Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our community events, quarterly event and award celebration. It's a pleasure to have you here tonight. My name is Judy Nelson. I'm the mayor of the city of Glendora, and I want to introduce you to the rest of our council. Mayor Pro Tem Michael Alowis, Councilmember Mendel Thompson, and Councilmember Gary Boyer. And we do have a fifth council member, Karen Davis. She's driving one of her daughters up north to school today, so she would be here otherwise. We have members of the Community Service Commission here who I'd like to also introduce because they were engaged in choosing the holiday decorating program. So Jackie Dornick, if you'll put your hand up, Jackie. Jackie is the chair of the Community Services Commission. David Gerber. And David's the vice chair. Mallory Burrell, welcome. And Ramiro Carrasco. Okay, the Holiday Home Decorating Awards. I want to begin with our presenters, begin our presentations with recognition of the winners in the Holiday Home Decorating Contest, which is a program coordinated by the Community Services Department and Commissioners. I want to invite up now Jackie Dornick and the commissioners to come up and share about this program.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not that tall, does it matter? This is the reason I'm here tonight is because we're celebrating the 25th year of the Christmas decorating contest for Glendora. The announcements about the Holiday Home Decorating Contest is advertised in the Community Service Activity Guide. Flyers are mailed to past participants, as well as posted on social media and placed in city facility counters. Nomination forms are received from the Community Service Department. Once the deadline for entries is closed, a special meeting of the Community Service Commissioners is held to go around and judge the nominated homes for various categories. The categories this year were animation, use of lights, lawn display, best overall, and sweepstakes. The winners are notified and a yard sign is delivered to each of the winners to display during the holidays. I hope you all had a chance to go out and look at them. And tonight, our mayor is going to be pronouncing the winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. This year, there were a total of 19 homes that were nominated. I hope you had an opportunity to drive by and take a look at them during the holiday season. As I call up each winner, we invite you to say a few words about your home, how you decorated it. And please enjoy the photos of the winners as they're called up, and you may recognize some of them as winners in previous years as well. Okay, second place animated is the Baker family on Minnesota Avenue.
Like I've been there, done that. Last year I got the same award and for second place in animation. And in fact, it's the exact same sign. I know that because the map that I put on the backside of the sign, so people would know where the other winners were, it was still there. And now the sign has two maps on the back. So, and then. I have to apologize because my red laser did not make it all the way to Christmas. It only went 8 days past the judging, and I think that had a lot to do with me winning 2 years in a row. And but it's made in China, so I got to figure out how to replace it before next year. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, first place animated, the Turinen family.
Yeah. So this is our third year doing a light show, and it's always super fun to put it up and then see all the people come by and watch everyone enjoy it. And it's always fun for me to put up and program in it. So it's really fun. And so, yeah, thank you.
The Rocco family on Payson Street, second place lawn display. The Davis family, Tamara Lane, first place lawn display. The Denny family, Canoma Street, second place, use of lights.
Yep. They all actually did help this year, so I thought they all deserved to come up here. Previous years, it was mostly me. But it was really fun. Thank you guys for doing this. My neighbor has been encouraging me to do this. He was across the way, and we've been having a light war, and I think it will continue. And Walmart, the day after Christmas, where we were piling more lights on. So hopefully we'll see you next year, too.
The Kirk family on Palm Drive, first place use of lights. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, we moved to Glendora last year, and our last house had all stucco and tile roof and no wood. So this year when we moved, they want to go Christmas crazy, and we have fun doing it. So thank you.
The Bidwell family, Mountain View Avenue, best overall.
I need to, the truth of the matter, we never really got Halloween broke down. And so she had the great idea of leave it, we'll make it the nightmare before Christmas. And so that's how that happened. Job well done. Thank you.
And the Burns family, Flamenco Street, sweepstakes.
Yeah, well, I don't mean to come up here and sound like a broken record, but I guess every year everybody wants to know what the donation totals are. This year we set a record. We collected over $6,756 was donated to the box. And I'm usually happy to come up here and tell you we had a corporation do matching funds and double it. This year, we were not able to do that. They tripled it this year. Yeah, so the grand total with everything came to a little over $21,000. And this is our 12th year with the donation box. Over those 12 years, a little over $51,400 has been donated. And between the matching funds and this year's tripling, we're now over $101,000 donated to the City of Hope Pediatrics Department. So, and I got a couple of my neighbors here with us that are in on the show too now. And we have, they've been here for several years, and we have one new neighbor this year, and we're working on another one. So the show just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and believe it or not, we were busy ordering lights today for next year, so. Well, the sales are on, so you have to, you got to get them while they're hot, so. Thank you.
Well, a big thank you to the commissioners who drove all over the city looking at holiday lights and making the selections, and to all the residents who lit up their neighborhoods for us to enjoy. Thank you so much. Sonia, is our adopt the park? No, not yet. Okay, I'm going to put that one to the back yet. The Community Beautification Awards. The Community Appreciation Awards are chosen by members of a beautification nomination panel to recognize outstanding residential and commercial properties in the areas of landscaping, renovation, and overall appearance. Panel members are asked to submit nominations for properties which they believe fit the criteria of being well-maintained and thus demonstrating pride in the neighborhood. Residents can also submit nominations of their neighbors whom they believe have made impressive improvements in their properties. That's always appreciated. Gary, I'm going to turn this over to Gary Boyer.
Be happy to do this, but I got to state before we close out the holiday awards, every year my son gets a bunch of his friends together with all the grandkids, our grandkids, not his, and they go around and they tour all of the sites. So, you know, it's one of those things that you stop and think about as you guys are going to this much effort to decorate. These are going to be memories of kids that when our grandkids are up here doing the things that we do, they're going to remember the lights that they visited at the holiday time. So again, thank all of you for doing that. So anyway, I will, let's see, did you read all this already? Got it. Okay. So I am just announcing the awards. So let's start out. We've got the Augustine residents on Heather Street. The Augustine's here tonight? All right, come on up. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, okay. The beautification nomination panel. Go ahead, come on up anyway. You know what? I mess up a lot of things, so land on this. Go ahead and give this to you, and we've got a sign. You want to hold the sign?
Thank you very much.
Okay, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you've done?
Sure. Well,
Okay.
Let's see here. Well, we supported our Glendora Home Depot and got our good old pavers. And I guess city likes our color compliments on our home, so thank you. And we lived here 21 years, and when we bought our house, it was white stucco and brown eaves, so we thought, well, let's make it kind of look a little more old-fashioned. So we put siding on it, and we came here with 2 kids, and we ended up with 5. So we've grown up. Our kids have grown up here in Glendora, and our kids attend Charter Oaks down in Lower Glendora. And Bernadette's here with me tonight, and she's in kindergarten. So thank you so much for honoring our home. And we love living here.
Okay, now I'll get back in order. The members of the beautification nomination panel. These guys actually go out. For those of you that you may have seen some strange people standing in front of your house, maybe taking pictures, sitting in a car. That's members of our panel. We've got Matt Bartlett, Jack Evania, Mark Zavella. Is it just the 3 of those? And is any? Oh, Mark. Yeah, Mark, come on up. You should have come up in the first place. So he's the one that gets credit for this. So let's move on. We've got on Jedburgh Street, the Pickering residents. The Pickerings here tonight? There you go.
You going to take the award for Daddy?
Will you take this? Good job.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, do you want to tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about what you've done?
I'll hold it. So I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with what this house used to be like. It looked 100% nothing like this at all. There was dirt, there was asphalt driveway, there was a brown roof stucco that was falling apart, there was no planter in the front, the garage door was falling in half. So we literally touched everything in this house. We touched the siding, the fascia, the drip edge, the roof, the driveway, and even everything on the inside as well was very, very kind of falling apart. So this whole house was kind of a huge project for us. Took us quite a bit of time. And I'm also lucky to have my mentor and his son here with me today. They're in the back. He's kind of the one that showed me everything. So I also live there, and I'm the developer. So that's it. Thank you very much.
Good job. You know, it's always great when we get somebody that takes a home that's been neglected for a while and turns it into a show place like this, and it's always appreciated, especially by all your neighbors, I know. And then apparently, a couple of your neighbors are here. Somebody was busy on Jedburgh Street. The Terabici residents, are the Terabicis here tonight? No, but this is what they've done. It looks like they've done, possibly, were you there when they were doing the work on this as well? Okay. And trying to keep up with you. Let's give them a hand. Thanks. Okay, how about the Davies? The Davies residents on Jedburgh? It looks like Jedburgh has been doing a lot of work. How about the Villaseñor residents? Okay. Come on up.
Good. All right. So we're actually neighbors with the Davies. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they've been doing a lot of work. Their parents, Jeremy, which is now the owner, his father used to own the home and continuously putting work in. But my father, we were both, as my sister, and we were both raised in this house. And so my father's owned this house. My parents have owned this house for over 30 years. And my dad has a unique handle with landscaping. It was in his genes. He was raised as helping his father as a gardener. So him and St. Augustine really get along. Got a really good green thumb. I'm pretty sure that's why he got this award. So we're accepting this award on behalf of my father and my mother because they're on vacation right now. Yeah. So they put a new driveway in and put new windows, but I'm pretty sure they got the award because of the lawn and the landscaping. My dad's always on it, so that's it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Moving. Oh, okay. You know, you should just put them all in your front yard and tell them you're extra special, yeah. Moving over to East Plymouth Street, I'm going to butcher this, Dardu and the Diaz residents. Is anybody here tonight? All right, come on up. Okay.
Yeah, Dardo is my other sister. Unfortunately, she's in Palm Springs, so she cannot make it tonight. We just moved in the property last September. And looking at it inside and outside the house was really beautiful. That's why we were amazed and bought it because of the appearance. Because it's one of those flipped houses built in 1951, I think, and then made into new, almost new, everything new. But the outside was just really poorly landscaped, back and front. So we did finish. I don't know, it's not in the picture. My sister Dardo was the one who designed the landscaping in the back, and you should see it, it's nice. It has a cactus garden, a vegetable garden. We have places to sit for people when we have guests. We don't have to put up so much chairs anymore because we can sit on those blocks that are already formed around. It has 2 big pine trees that we cannot remove, and it looks beautiful, so it's a nice shade in the backyard. The front yard, we noticed that the driveway was cracked and the cement was just really bad. So I don't know if it shows there, it's refinished, and we had 3 sections for 3 cars. So it's the maintenance on the yard is really minimal. We have the sprinkler, so that takes care of it, although we have a gardener who mows the lawn twice a month. So I guess since we had it finished back and front, we can all enjoy the house inside and outside. And instead of saving the money and doing it later on, why not enjoy it now? So that's why we did. Thank you.
So party in your backyard after this tonight? Yeah. Okay.
And you weren't invited.
Yeah, and I weren't invited. Okay, that'll be a new plan. We need to start taking pictures of people's backyards. Because you can only imagine, you do this much work to the front of the house, what the backyards of some of these places look like. I'm sure they're beautiful as well. How about over on Renwick Road, the Cortez residents? The Cortez here tonight? All right.
Well, thank you very much. This is our first time here. We've lived here for 20 years, raised 3 daughters, St. Lucie graduates, yay. But yeah, we're really comfortable here. It's a beautiful neighborhood, very, very quiet, and that's what we like. And you were talking about backyards. That's one of the things that we really like, is our backyard. It's, my husband really just takes a lot of pride with the yard. Everybody that comes over says, you have the perfect party yard. And we're actually having a bridal shower Saturday for my oldest. So
You can invite Gary.
we are. You are welcome. It starts at 2.
You have our address already.
So I just want to thank you for this. So hopefully you'll see us next year for the Christmas one.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Okay, last we have the Welsh residents on South Trainer Avenue. Are the Welsh here tonight? Okay, well, I'm not sure what all they've done here, but again, as you guys get out and about, you see, they're always looking for the homes that it's obvious that most recent work and everything have been done to them. So I'm sure they put a lot of work into this, and let's go ahead and they're down on South Trainer, so we can all check it out. Let's give them a hand. Okay, that is it? I'll turn it back over to the mayor.
Okay. Our last segment is the Adopt-A-Park program. The Glendora Adopt-A-Park program is designed to promote civic pride, and it offers individuals, groups, and businesses a chance to directly contribute with a hands-on approach to keep our parks and trails clean. This program also provides an opportunity to donate a memorial tree, a park bench, or other park amenities that will serve the community and beautify our green space. Tree donors can choose a tree from a list and work with the Community Services Department on a location of a tree to be planted. So this evening, we're recognizing a Boy Scout who signed up with the Adopt-A-Park program in order to fulfill certain requirements toward his Eagle project. Part of the requirement is to choose a community project. If you're familiar with Eagle Scout programs, they're pretty challenging for the Scouts. They have to choose a community project, put a team together, raise funds for the materials, establish a work day, and then lead an entire work crew on a project. So I'll have Michael talk about that a little bit.
This is one of my favorite events, these quarterly awards, because it brings together all the different families and our community together, and we get to share. And I like seeing all the little ones that are part of this as well. It's just really a nice family event for our city. And this particular one for Troop 491 is special to me as well, because this is where my son eagled out of. And we spent all the years with that group. And, our scouting program is so very important. It's just part of the thread of our community. And, we have several different troops in our city. In fact, we're going to honor, I believe, a scout on Saturday at the Episcopalian or the Methodist Church. One of the two for a scout eagling out. And, again, we're constantly busy doing that, and it's really, really special because there are future leaders that we have. And it's really important to me, and I would imagine for the rest of the community as well. So the gentleman that we're going to honor tonight isn't here, I understand. His name is Isaac Lee. So I'm going to read a little bit about Isaac and his Adopt-A-Park. Under Isaac's leadership, he and the Boy Scout troop renovated one of the existing picnic sites located near the basketball courts on the north side of Glendora, Gladstone Park. They installed drip irrigation lines throughout the picnic area, connecting them to smaller irrigation lines intended to water new trees. The troops then worked on planting about 20 trees that were provided through a grant that was acquired by the city's Parks Division. I'm sure, John, you had something to do with that. The city arborist delivered the trees to the park site, and the scouts dug up the holes to install them in place. Athens donated a large pile of mulch to the scouts, spreading throughout the site. After the trees were planted and the drip line and irrigation systems were completed. Again, what the mayor said is absolutely true. Not only do they have to do all the work, it's all that planning that goes in up front. They have to raise the funds typically to do this as well, and they get graded along the way, and there's a big booklet almost that they have to fill out, and they get graded on how they do this, and then when they have their Eagle Court and their Eagle Review, they have to answer the questions of how they accomplished this project, and which is pretty amazing, because you have some of these kids sometimes, as young as 14, 16, 18, that are doing these projects, and it's a little business that they have to do and put this together. And it's just incredible to me that someone of that age has matured so much from a boy into a young man like this, and we should all be proud of that. So can we give a round of applause to Isaac, please?
Okay, well, we've honored many individuals. Thank you all for coming tonight to be part of this ceremony, and thank you so much for all the great work that you've done in our community. Each one of you has worked to improve the community for everyone to enjoy. So thank you so much for that. Please enjoy the refreshments, spend some time mingling a little bit, get pictures taken if you'd like, and thank you so much again.